Gemini, welcome. This is the Tana Tarot Zodiac channel. And Gemini, this is your 2024 predictions love reading. Okay, and it's for the whole year of 2024. I have 12 stacks of 2 cards each here. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So we'll go through and look at all the months. It is intended to be for love. If we see something about money or, any other good stuff, we certainly won't turn that down. And I did add one chakra card for an overall kind of energy or message. And these cards do have affirmations, so you may want to capture that affirmation as your 2024 affirmation. So I'm going to go ahead and start here, and then we're going to start with January and move our way around and find out what love is going to look like for you in 2024. So we have Divine Wisdom, and that is card number 36. Now I do want to look that up. I like it. Divine Wisdom, that sounds good. Sounds like maybe trusting your intuition. Oh, beautiful. This is the Soul Star chakra, which is above the crown chakra. I've heard of that. So the affirmation is, I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe, and it flows through me in abundance. Let me read you a little bit. You are reminded at this time that this wisdom is at your fingertips, that you are made up of this wisdom, and that it runs through your blood. You can access it at will. If you have been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward. So that's a big message for 2024. To not look to anything outside for happiness, peace, to not look to anyone else to tell you how valuable you are, to look inside, okay? Take a moment in a quiet place, ask your questions, and listen to the voice inside of your heart. Wow. Yeah, it says sometimes it can be challenging, these thoughts in our head, to get past those and to get to your heart, okay? Wow. It's time to flex your heart and listen to the divine wisdom it has to offer. So I think the main thing here is, if you have been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward and tune into that divine wisdom. Now, everything is one, right? And so when you're tuning inside, you're tuning into your higher self. You're turning into your source, which is your angels, your spirit guides, God. Okay, so the divine wisdom, but it is inside of you. Everything is one. Okay, Gemini. Let's go ahead. We're going to leave this baby here. Let's kind of try and slide it underneath so it doesn't get in the way. And my sleeves are going to knock everything all around, but whatevers. Okay, so we're going to start with January. We have the King of Cups and the Three of Swords. I feel like in January you're going to be doing a lot of healing and growing. The Three of Swords, it's about heartbreak, it's about loss. This doesn't have to be like, oh, in December someone's going to break up with me or anything. This can just be, maybe you have a New Year's resolution to cut cords with someone, let go, work on yourself, work on loving yourself. This could be something that hurt you 5 years ago. This can be something that hurt you in childhood. Okay, because this is a love reading, and mainly the message that I get are romantic love, but this can be about heartbreak from childhood. It can be from heartbreak from maybe a series of unfortunate events, bad relationships, just something that you need to heal. So I see January being a month of healing for you, Gemini. And it may have something to do with a goal. Maybe you've said, you know what? I'm going to step back. I'm going to take time to myself. I'm going to learn to meditate. I'm going to do that Hawaiian cord cutting thing, Ho'oponopono. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm going to really work on myself, loving myself, and healing this. And there's a lot of gray in the background. You could be experiencing like some blues, maybe some depression. And it's time in January to work on healing and loving yourself. Okay, let's look at February. Wowzy. So the message that I'm straight up getting for February, Gemini, is a second chance. So as you're doing this healing, you are not judging yourself harshly, okay? You are not. You're like, well, you know what? I went through a lot, but I learned the lessons. So you're getting a second chance. And with the Ace of Wands, a whole new beginning, an exciting, passionate beginning. Now, this could be in love. This could be with love for yourself. This could be excitement just to, maybe you were down on relationships here, and maybe in February you're like, you know what? I've done some healing. I'm ready to try again. But you get a second chance and a new start. Something passionate and that you could be passionate about and excited about. And this is a love reading. It could be a new person, or it could just be you saying, you know what? I want to get some shizmet together this year. I want to do these 3 things, and then I'm going to open myself up to love. I'm going to ask my friends to set me up. Something like that. Fresh, new, exciting start, though, in February. Beautiful. March. Oh, my goodness. So in March, some kind of competition, but you're winning. Isn't that interesting? What type of competition? Chaos, fussing, fighting. You know, this could be you working through things in your own mind and coming out victorious. It could be part of the healing process. Or it could be even something as literal as you have competition for a person and you win. It could, maybe you go on a dating site and there's someone like that's getting a lot of attention and they like you. I don't know. So something to do with competition or conflict. But whatever it is in February, you win. With the 6 of Wands, you are triumphant. You win. You experience victory. And it's a good thing. Maybe you don't know now what this means, but mark my words, like solving something, winning something over, something good in March. And it is Wands. So it could be something that you are passionate about. Interesting. Let's look at April. Gemini. Wow. Okay, here's the deal. I really did get a message here. Do you remember I said that Hawaiian ceremony, the Ho'oponopono? And I know I'm saying that wrong. Please forgive me for butchering that. I feel like January, February, March, I feel like in April, you're finally able. You know, you can say, I'm done. And it could be something that you left behind years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, a long time ago. And you can say, I'm done. And then you can start to heal. You can move forward. But when you think of something romantic, this is the person that always pops in your head, right? When you say it's done, there's always this little 5% like, ooh, but you know what? If they just do A, B, and C, there could be a chance. So they don't even know probably, but you leave this little door open in your brain and in your heart. But I feel like in April, you finally kind of realize that. With the 9 of Wands, it's something that you've been waiting for a long, long time. Even if you don't admit it in the front of your brain, it's always been there. But in April, you're done. I do see you finally being done. Maybe they did something shitty to you, or maybe you're just like, you know what? I realize that I can't have anything new or good until I finally give up on this. And I feel like that's what you do in April. You walk away. You are done. You cut it out. Interesting. So that's April. Let's look at May. Wow. It's the Ten of Swords from the other deck. Yeah, April and May, dude, you're working through this. What's beautiful is with the Ace of Swords, you get freaking clarity. Okay? This is about getting insight from spirit, from your higher self. This could also be about you see something, you hear something, you learn of something. But whatever it is, whatever this input is, it cements the fact that you are done. These processes can take a long, long time. I've only seen one person who just gave up on people real quick, and I was always amazed by her. I was like, did you ever really like them? I don't know. It's okay that it takes time, but the longer that it takes, oh, there it is. The longer that it takes, the harder it can be to let go. And the longer it takes, that's taking up space that no good thing can come in. So yeah, wait, January, February, March, April, and May, you are still going through this process. But where you just made a decision, like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to let this go, I feel like you get real clarity in May. Wow. Let's look at June. Oh my goodness. Someone's coming in June. You've opened up the space. This is kind of beautiful. We have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. We have love and we have passion. Someone's coming your way. Knight of Cups, knight in shining armor. The Knight of Wands can be like Randy and a Playboy, but when I see these two together, I'm like, oh, hell no, this is beautiful. What a beautiful combination. Love and chemistry, love and passion. God, what month is this? April. January, February, March, April, May. Okay, in June. Ooh, your birthday month, Gemini. That's how you can remember this. Also, you can save this video. Someone is coming in, and there's already feelings. Could be someone that you know, or could be someone that knows of you, or it just could be someone that's like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is the Gemini is my person. So remember that in June, in your birthday month, Gemini, cray cray. Or if you're like Gemini rising or something, you're watching this, June. What's going to happen in July? Ooh. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon. So I see a solid offer. Well, see, here we have these two knights. We have an offer of feelings. We have an offer of chemistry and excitement to, be with you, get to know you. But what is happening in July is it's like an offer of something solid and stable and real. Like, hey, I care about you. I'm attracted to you. I want to be exclusive. I want this. I want to grow something with you. With the Moon, this can just show that you have a little bit of fear. Maybe you're like, eek. Maybe you feel like you don't know enough. I don't feel like this person is necessarily hiding anything from you, because the Moon is about hidden things, fears. We'll look at the months coming up. But in July, you get a solid offer like, let's be exclusive. And it either freaks you out and scares you, or you feel like you don't know enough. They could be hiding something, but I don't have any cards to show that yet. But let's see. Not yet. I don't want them to happen, but let's see. Let's see what comes up. Interesting. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Let's look at August. Oh my goodness. Then in August, what the hell's going on, Gemini? So here's what I feel like. I feel like in July, I feel like this person could be younger than you, and I feel like they could be a water, you know what? It could be more than one person. We have fire, water, and earth. The fact that earth is separate could be an earth sign in June and July, but in August, I see a fire sign coming in, someone wanting to come back from the past. This could be the person that you're trying to forget here, the person that you've given up on. But if you have a friend or a past, like an ex, someone, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag, that's coming back from the past. I mean, if you have this person in the past, they're wanting to come back. Wow, crazy. Sorry, I keep on forgetting what month I'm on. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Okay, let's look at September. Okay. You're confused. You're like, slow your roll, cowboy. And I don't know if it's this person or this person, but you're like, put the brakes on. And the moon again. This could also just be fear that you are not ready. Because look what we just recently went through. I mean, just a couple of months ago. So you slow things down. September, October. Yeah, in September, you slow things down. You stop things. You take a pause for the cause. You need to look at this different. You either feel like there's too much you don't know, or you're just fearful, or you feel like someone's hiding something from you. Interesting. Let's look at October. Wow, we have the Two of Swords and the Nine of Cups. The Two of Swords is the need to make a decision. Also with the swords, maybe a need to cut somebody or something out. It's something that you haven't been able to see or wanted to see. It could be something that was hidden from you. So you couldn't make the decision. You were frozen. You were stuck because you felt like you didn't have enough information. But with the Nine of Cups, I always get two messages with the Nine of Cups. One, it's a wish come true. So I think when you make this decision, it's a dream come true, a wish or a dream come true. But also with the Nine of Cups, this decision will be based on self-love. You're going to be doing the best thing for you in October. So we got a lot of people down here. Got to make a decision. And I feel like it's between an earth sign and a fire sign, although we do have water here as well. So whatever decision you make here, and I feel like you're going to make it, is going to be one that is best for you. And that is beautiful. That's October. Let's look at November 2024. Oh my goodness. Are you going to be juggling people? We have the Page of Cups. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So you will be, I feel like in November, you know what? This could be two people that are coming in. I feel like you're going to have options for sure, Gemini. And I'm going to feel like you have to make a decision. But I feel like maybe not making decision to choose, because I feel you could just be dating. And dating is a lost art. Why not meet a bunch of people and go out and have fun and see which one you like and who likes you and who you like and who you're a good fit with and who's a good fit with you. right? So you could just be dating, but I feel like you needed to really let something go before you could even comfortably date. So in November, I feel like you may be juggling, but not in a bad way. Like sometimes this could be, oh, someone's cheating, someone's juggling someone else, they're juggling two people, then two people don't know. I just feel like you could be juggling by dating, dealing with more than one person. And please, nothing wrong with that at all. But I feel like with the Page of Cups, you get a message of love, which could be this person, or maybe you get a little tinge of love. And you know what I really love about this card? Let's see if you can see. Up in this right-hand corner, there's a little pink pig with wings. And this could be your message to yourself. You could have said back here, and even here, yeah, I'm going to fall in love. I'm going to have another relationship, sure, when pigs fly. And that's, if you're not from the U.S., that's, what do they call it, a colloquialism? I can't even say it. But it's a saying. It's an urban, not urban, but it's a saying that people say. But what it means is it's not going to happen because pigs don't fly. Okay? So I feel like maybe you are really starting to have feelings because pigs are flying. And let's see how we end out the year in December. In Aries and Taurus, it wasn't a bad ending, but it was like, okay, what does that mean ending? So I had to pull more cards, so we'll do that if we need. But let's see what we have in December. My goodness. Wow. The Two of Swords and the Hanged Man again. Having to make a decision or getting out of some kind of restriction. And with the Hanged Man, pulling the brakes again. I'm going to just pull the top two cards over here. We have the Eight of Swords. Again, I feel so much restriction, Gemini. This is about feeling restricted, and it's in your own head. Oftentimes I'll say, each sword is like, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve, I'm not attractive, I'm not smart. There's something that has a hold on here, on you, and you've stopped things a couple of times this year. With the Hanged Man, you have felt like you didn't know what was going on with the Moon. You have the Two of Swords twice, feeling restricted, like you need to make a decision. Restricted, restricted, restricted. Okay? And it's still going to be happening in December. We do have the Ace of Wands, which is an exciting new start. I could be getting you mixed up with, no, I'm not. So we have the Ace of Wands twice. So we started out in February with the Ace of Wands and a second chance, and we end up in December again. You know, I'm here to tell you, it looks like life, Gemini, okay? It looks like life. You give yourself a second chance, you decide to heal, all right? With this Six of Wands, this could be something work-related, that there's some kind of competition and you win. Could be you applied for a job and it was very competitive and a bunch of people also applied on it, but you won. Here, you really decide to walk away from something. You get clarity. I definitely see in the summer months a lot of attention. I see someone trying to come back. I see you working on letting something go and loving yourself. But at the end of the year, I see a fresh start again. And we get many fresh starts in our life. We get as many as we take. So very interesting. You may want to save this and kind of look back on it. But someone will be trying to come back from the past. And I feel like it's a fire sign or someone with this kind of not aggressive, but very assertive energy. And I feel like this may be what you're trying to get over. Okay. Gemini. Wowzy. It's going to be an exciting year. All right? An exciting year. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Happy 2024. Bye-bye.